joining me today, we have Janelle. How are you, girl?
I'm good, Brian. How are you?
I'm good. So happy to see you. You are the biggest Miley Cyrus fan. Like ever since I've known you, that's been your girl.
Yes. Literally always. I mean, she basically freaking raised me,
Yo,
literally. Hannah Montana, come on. Iconic.
honestly. So I think you're the perfect person to discuss the album with. Are you ready?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So what were your first impressions of the album overall?
Overall, when I first heard the album, literally start to finish, I thought it was like really freaking good.
Yeah.
Like so good. I think like she really found herself with this project. And at first, like when she was promoting the album, I was a little nervous about it, honestly, because she kept promoting how much like she was gonna change her sound and be like rock and roll.
Hmm.
And then like she brought out Midnight Sky, which I really liked. That first single was everything. But then she brought out Prisoner, and it was like two pop songs back to back. And I was like, oh, is this really gonna be what she's promising us? But she really like she just
She
did
delivered.
amazing. I was over the moon with the album. It's so good.
Yeah, when I first heard Midnight Sky, I liked it, but I was a bit wary because it felt super retro and it's like a trend that I've seen, like The Weeknd, Dua Lipa, like
Yes,
having
exactly.
a retro sound.
I felt like with Prisoner, I like the song. I like both Midnight Sky and I like
Mhm.
Prisoner. But with Prisoner, like I was hoping that she would bring Dua Lipa onto a track that's real different from what Dua Lipa does.
I
Because
see
I
what
would like to
you're
see
saying.
Dua Lipa do something different too. So I was like a little disappointed with it, but I still like it. It's still a really good song. It's catchy.
No, I agree. I think you make a good point actually because it is so pop. Like obviously it has an element
It's
of,
so Dua Lipa, I
yeah,
feel like.
like it
So
makes
Dua
sense
Lipa.
to get her on it, but I do like that suggestion. That's really smart actually.
Yeah. It's just like I like Dua Lipa as well. And I think it would be cool to see her on something that's more Miley style.
Okay. So what were your favorite songs off the album?
Definitely Angels Like You. That song.
That's in my
Oh,
top
I cried.
five. That's a
Yeah,
good
I
one.
cried the first time I heard Angels Like You. Like, and it's real hard. Like a movie could easily make me cry. But a song, like I felt like she was real vulnerable in that
Okay.
song. And like she just completely let her guard down. And I just really appreciated that because in her past works, I think she's always been the kind of person to like always have her guard down, but she really let the curtain down. Like she
Honestly.
really let the curtain down with this album and especially that song. I also really liked Golden G String.
That's the
Hmm.
song. Yes, I just heard it. Not just heard it, but you know when you go through an album and you actually take the time to listen to each song, that
Yeah.
was
Mhm.
like impacted me. I was like, okay, this
Yeah.
is
It
me.
was another vulnerable song.
Yes.
High was really good. The one with Joan Jett, I think Bad Karma, that
Yeah.
was good. She had all the songs were really good, but those were like definitely my favorite ones. What were some of yours?
Okay, my top songs are, oh my god, what it's literally like the order of the track list. What the fuck do I do? Plastic Hearts, Angels Like You, and Nightcrawler. That's the one I think with Billy.
Oh,
Joel.
Nightcrawler. Oh yeah, that one's good too.
That one I remember listening to the first time, and that one was like, whoa, what did I just listen
Hmm.
to? It was so good.
Yeah. What the fuck do I know is really good too. That one is good. It like real like if I listen to that once I wake up in the middle like the beginning of the day, I'm just like, okay, I'm ready. I'm pumped.
You're pumped. That's
It's a
cute.
good song, yeah.
So speaking about Miley, what has been your favorite Miley era so far? She's had so many.
I know. Oh, that's such a hard question for me because I've really started to get into Miley during the Bangers era.
I feel like everybody did, honestly.
Yes, that was like really iconic. That was, I mean, We Can't Stop, Wrecking Ball, Adore You, all of these amazing,
So good.
so good. And then that whole entire tour she did was just amazing.
Did you go?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my god. Okay. I remember
I
when
was
she
actually,
dressed up.
it's so funny. I was showing Susan like a lot of my stuff that I had from the tour. And I just feel like with Bangers though, like it's such a crazy and different experience that we had with Miley,
Mhm.
but this experience that we're having with Plastic Hearts, I think is most true to herself. And I
Okay.
think it's the rawest that we have seen Miley. So I feel like this has to do it. Plastic Hearts has to do it for
Okay.
me. Because I just feel like this is really Miley. You know, she's gone through so much in the past couple of years. And I think she had a lot holding her back. And I'm really glad to see like where she's going with this era. It's so her.
I think that Miley is a true artist in the sense that she does take chances and she does do different things that pushing the boundaries. But with the bangers, like I don't know, she came
She
out
she
the gate
literally went 0 to 100.
kicking. First of all, 23, I was like, people find that
Oh,
controversial, but I'm sorry, I ate that up. I was
mhm.
bought. So like
That
that was
entire era, I'm sorry. So many people like were talking down on it, but I was like, I'm living for this. I don't know about y'all, but I'm living for it.
but yeah. So after bangers, I know she went like kind of back to her roots. She did like Malibu. That was really cute.
I
But I
liked
didn't listen to
Malibu,
that
but
album,
that's all I
honestly.
liked.
Yeah, I did listen to
That's all
it.
I liked. I didn't really like the Younger Now era. It was like it felt like, if anything, it felt like the fakest version of her. It felt like
No,
the Hannah
honestly,
Montana version of her, like Disney. I was like, oh no, I don't like this. I respected it, but I was like,
100%.
yeah, I was like, all right, I'm gonna just step back. I liked Malibu, but that was about it.
So I think that Plastic Hearts is for me. I'm going to be streaming it nonstop like I did with bangers, honestly.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think Plastic Hearts is definitely just a completely different sound for her. And I think like she's been doing all of these covers. And when we heard the Heart of Glass cover, I think she was like, yeah, you know what? I found my sound. People clearly like this
Into
sound.
it.
Her voice just sounds amazing with these kind of vocals that she's doing. It's
Like
so
it's what
different
she's meant to
from
do,
what she's done.
honestly.
Yeah, she sounds so good. I'm so happy for her.
So, as the biggest Miley Cyrus fan that you are, what do you think it's next for her? I think that you can actually give us a good prediction.
I mean, obviously, I hope that there's more music in store, and I hope that she kind of stays in the direction she's in right now.
Oh,
I
okay.
really do. And I don't know if it's just me, but I would love to see her in more movies.
She's really good.
I think she's great. And I think it would be cool to see her in like a different kind than what she's done. She's done so many romance movies and stuff. I would like to see her in like action or something, or like a horror movie. I don't know, something like crazy like that.
I like that. You just mentioned horror, and totally can see her horror action. I can see like one of her songs being in like in the soundtrack and just playing behind her as she runs.
Yes. And I mean, I don't see this coming, but I pray for it. I would love to see her and Lady Gaga work together. I
Wait,
would die.
I feel like the visuals would be so good.
So good. Imagine the vocals that they would serve together.
Oh my God. So, do you want Miley to stay in this rock realm that she's currently in?
I think so. I feel like I've been saying, like, I just feel like it's so her. And I feel like if this is what's making you happy and this is how you feel you need to express your creativity, then I love it. And I think that she definitely found her music and her musicality. So I hope she stays in this lane. But if she doesn't, I'm pretty sure she'll kill whatever else she does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, Janelle, you made so many good points that I honestly would have never thought of. So thank you so much.
No problem. I listen to so many different artists and stuff like that, but she has been one person that I've really followed throughout the years, that I really have felt like kind of like a connection to her. I know it's like stupid, but
Hmm.
I feel like she what she writes in her music, I can actually relate to,
She speaks
like
to
on
you.
a deep level. So I really appreciate her, and I'm really happy with this album.
Wow. Thank you so much for talking to me today, Janelle.
Oh, thank you for having me, Brian. It was so good catching up with
Okay.
you and seeing you.
Yes. Can you tell my people where they can find you?
Oh, you can see me on Instagram. I also have TikTok if you guys want to see my TikToks. I don't have a lot, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'll make sure to link it down below.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
So
you.
sweet. Thank you so much, Brian. Have a
Bye.
good night.